Hello, everybody. Well, first I want to go ahead and ask all of you to do something for me. Imagine this. You're owning a piece of art that tells a story with every stitch. A story of dedication, heritage, and the skilled hands of Philippine artisans. Today's episode of Uncovering Profitable Philippine Products will take you into the world of hand-sewn leather, where craftsmanship meets passion, and where each piece by Mr. M's Handsewn Leather Crafts embodies more than just quality. It actually represents a culture. It represents a legacy, and most of all, a commitment to authenticity. Hello, everybody. Join us for an eye-opening intro into how Philippine-made leather goods are becoming profitable treasures in the U.S. market. Hello, everybody. My name is Ferdinand Soriano, and I am from EmPHorium. I am I could safely say I am your number one Philippine-made product advocate, co-founder of EmPHorium, and most importantly for tonight, your co-host for this episode of Uncovering Profitable Philippine-Made Products for the U.S. market. Now, in our show, teamwork is everything. And I just want to let you know that live from the Philippines, I am going to be joining me today is the founder of JLSMEBC. He is also he's a consultant. He's also the new EmPHorium's new export manager specialist, collaborative partner. He's all the way from the Philippines. I want you to meet Mr. Jeremy Salomon. I want you to go ahead and pick his brains for tonight because he's got a lot of amazing data that he gives to our guests for tonight. So let me go ahead and introduce my co-host for this episode of Uncovering Profitable Philippine-Made Products, Jeremy Salomon. Jeremy!
Hey! Salamat, Ferdinand. Yan, tama po. So I'm excited to reinforce the partnership between JLSMEBC, your expert business consulting agency, and EmPHorium as their export management specialist collaborator. In short po, personal assistant. Just kidding, brother. Our collaboration is driven by a shared mission to elevate and support Filipino products by connecting them to international markets like the US, while empowering our local entrepreneurs. Our mission at JLSMEBC aligns with EmPHorium's goal of helping Filipino-made products thrive in the international markets, especially in the US. Through this show, mapapansin nyo po, we aim to introduce products that promote a feel-good, look-good, and be-good lifestyle, both beneficial to consumers and profitable for businesses looking for to bring Philippine-made items to the global stage. Ngayong araw po, we are thrilled to feature Mr. M Handsewn Leather Craft, a fantastic brand from Pampanga, Philippines, of course, known for its beautiful handcrafted leather products. Discover the amazing skills and creativity behind each from stylish bags and, of course, the wallets to a unique accessories that beautifully blend Filipino tradition with modern flair. So to stay tuned as we dive deeper into their journey and products and discover the exciting opportunities for growth. So back to you, brother. Ferdy.
I love it
Meron
when you're,
ng,
I
ano,
love
no?
it when you,
Yeah.
I love it when you're totally excited, right, for the show, because at least that means you're hyped. I don't know what you ate this morning. It's morning there. With me, it's for those people who don't know where I'm in U.S. right now. I'm in California, which, by the way, for those people who don't know, it's actually the election, but I'm not going to go there today. I just wanted to mention that, which is kind of a interesting night tonight. But I love it when Jeremy's excited because he probably had really good breakfast. Yeah, what breakfast did you have today, Jeremy?
Coffee.
Coffee lang? Wow, that's a lot of coffee, bro. That's a lot of coffee.
A lot of coffee, yeah.
Anyway, so just what Jeremy is saying, everybody, the object, or rather the goal for the show is to, well, we're trying to do a couple of things for the show. Our goals for the first one, well, our goal for the first thing, the thing that we're trying to do first is really try to empower a lot of the Philippine exporters. We want to educate them. We want to go ahead and be their cheerleader and say, hey, this is the time. This is the best time as far as the opportunity, because there's a lot of notoriety or popularity of Philippine culture here in the U.S. market. So this is probably the best time to do it. So we want to go ahead and educate them. Second, we want to go ahead and expose the U.S. buyers, even the Phil-Ams who may not know products like our guest today. And I feel like at the end of the day, this is our goal. This is our job. This is our movement, so to speak, to try to do that. And last, we want to go ahead. It's more like an inside joke between Jeremy and I, because we're having this joke all the time. Because when you sell a product, you want to tell a story, right? So far, we've had stories where, guests who sort of made Jeremy emotional and me emotional too, right? So we're crying because that's a great story. So at the end of the day, we're hoping that our presenter today will tell us the story, touch our hearts, because at the end of the day, I think the best product possibly buy are the ones with actually a great story and a great brand, and that's what we're looking for. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put Jeremy to the side. Jeremy, I'll see you in a bit, okay?
All right.
All right, so now I'm actually just trying to get rid of the noise in the background and make sure we're good to go. So now, the gentleman that we're about to bring on to the show, we're excited to have him here. We've had him on other shows in different formats. So today, our goal is to just talk to him, again, revisit his story, see where he's been, what he's actually been doing in the last couple of years. I've known this gentleman for about, I think, 4 years now, 3 or 4. And we've been talking over what he's doing and his progress with his product. When I first met him, and that's what stuck to my mind, is that when I first spoke to him, he was so passionate about doing what he's doing, which is the handsewn leather crafting, right? He wants to go ahead and make sure that the task of being or being a great artisan continues through generation. He wants to keep that alive. And so I'll let him tell you all about that when I bring him on board to the show or on camera. But at the end, you're going to talk to a guy, or you're going to see a guy that's just so passionate about what he does, and he's actually doing a lot of classes to teach what he does, and hopefully it gets passed down from generation to generation. Without further ado, everybody, please welcome Mariel Manalansan of Mr. M Handsewn Leather Craft. There you go.
Hello. Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hey,
Thank you, Mariel. Mariel, so what I'm going to do now, since I did that introduction for you, I'm going to give you as many, well, not too many, okay, 15, 20 minutes to go ahead.
Right.
Tell us all about your company, who you are. Tell us your backstory, because this is the time to do that, because at the end, we want all the potential U.S. buyers to be excited on if they decide to buy your product, what is your story? What makes your product amazing? And later on, we can talk about how they can maybe have it part of their business. So with that being said, let me go ahead and give you the camera, and the camera is yours.
Well, thank you, Ferdinand, for that very, really, really warm introduction for me. to everybody that is watching right now, again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And my name is Mariel, and I am the founder and creator of Mr. M Handsewn Leather Craft. I'm located in Angeles Clark, Pampanga, Philippines. And the brand itself, actually, we create products that are all hand sewn. So there's no machine. So we try to figure out how to at least lessen the carbon footprints on the production lines itself, and create products that are all unique, collaborating with other artisans, with other products or raw materials that they have, and creating new product perspectives in the lines of handcraft. So when we say handcraft, that those are things that need skills, not machines. And in my journey of leather crafting, I started way back 2014 when I was in Malaysia. I worked as a coffee barista back then, and I fell in love with leather craft, working on it in a day-to-day basis, practicing, harnessing my skills. And now, looking back 11 years ago, here I am presenting products that we are very, very proud of. Me and my families are doing it. My kids and my wife, of course, and hopefully my little toddlers will come up in the line also. But the thing is, we are. I'm giving these skills to everybody that are interested to learn. I regularly conduct workshops in Manila and other cities around the Philippines, and also we go abroad, like Asian countries in Malaysia, Singapore, Jakarta. So we teach how to create bags, but on that setup, we make sure that people enjoy how to craft the bag. We give the experience of joyful craft and in the process. So the tagline is like handcrafted is happiness. So everything that you learn from the workshop itself will give you the confidence that you need, and telling yourself that, uy, nagawa ko, or I did it. So for that, I wish you all understand the significance of this. I hope that we all gathered together on one fine day and learn how to embrace handcraft products and support all the products that are all the products that are made by handcraft artisans. Not just me, but all the handcraft artisans out there. This is one product that we have. You can see the craftsmanship out of it. These are all hand stitched, by the way. So we don't use machines. We don't really we don't really create products by machines. The thing is, I want to provide livelihood for others that unfortunately cannot buy the machines. So this is skills that I can what I can give up. I can offer to anyone, even toddlers who are really willing to learn it. Baga sa ano is, bigay to sa akin ni Lord. So gusto ko lahat ng pwede kong turuan o gustong matuto o wanted to learn, they will learn without any hidden techniques. I don't do that kind of thing. Whatever I know, I'll transfer it to the next generation for the generation to come. For that matter, I hope that we you guys understand my whereabout, but ito ako, I'm Mariel. I'm a humble OFW before. Now, uh, doing what I love. Sabi nga ng tagline ni EmPHorium is do good and feel good. Actually, I'm doing good and I feel good right now. And I want to share that feeling to everybody else. Well, that's it. I have to come. I'll bring it back to Ferdinand right now. Bro, you're there? Everyone? I think
We wanted to hear more stories.
Yeah,
What are you
more
kidding me?
stories. Yeah. Kailangang makaiyak
Yeah,
ako.
overtime.
We were
Mag-overtime daw eh.
hoping.
May plano siya may overtime.
Okay, okay. With that said, well, then let's get to the point because I think that before we go talk to Jeremy, but let's go show some of his videos because I think he needed some inspiration. Is that okay, Jeremy? Let me show his video first,
Of course,
okay?
of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng mga mga
Look
videos
at
natin ngayon.
Yeah, look at his products in the background, but so many other products that I think that he's not showing you guys how amazing his product is. So let me go ahead and show a video, and here you go. Perfect. Okay, so
Ay,
that
galing,
is
galing.
that is a
Yun
taste
yung,
of what this gentleman can create. Okay, so but before obviously he'll get to talk to more a little bit about it. By the way, um, Mariel, I have a surprise for you. There's somebody in the backstage, so to speak, who is going to give some feedback on the product. She is from back east. She actually stayed up late today just so that she can talk to you because she's interested in your product. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you who she is. She is a entrepreneur in Massachusetts who saw your bag and she wants to talk to you. And I said, why don't you just join us and ask him in person? So after Jeremy does his presentation and I do mine, I'm going to bring her on board because I know that if I bring her on board, we're going to have a big discussion all together. So that's why I want to make sure that when we do our presentation or consultation to you, is going to be right to the point. And Jeremy, speaking of presentation, I'm going to turn it over now to Jeremy because Jeremy is so amazing in preparing a lot of the people in the Philippines, the Philippine manufacturers, to be able to go export. So anybody who's listening to this, whether live or recording, you need to pay attention to this gentleman because he's using the latest tools to make you understand how it is to get the products out of the country. And then you might go to the US, then I get to help from there. So without further delay, let me go ahead and give you the camera right back at you, Mr. Jeremy. You're going
nice.
solo,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, so again, good morning, good afternoon, good day to everyone. No? So to our listeners and followers, to our exporters like Mr. M today, actually the first thing that we would actually highlight here is the cultural significance ng ating produkto, no? And then after that, we actually deep dive to the Philippine market, going international, no? So we have to make sure that saan bansa ba may potential ang produkto ni Brother M. Okay? And then after that, we will now deep dive to US wherein sino-sino ba yung mga countries na nag-export. Okay? At kung saan-saan binibili ni US yung kaniyang mga leather goods. So those are the things that we would actually discussing here. But first, some of the things that you might probably need to understand is in the landscape of export-import is ang tinatawag nating harmonized systems code. So in this case, for those who are into the importing, who are buying already, the harmonized systems code ni Brother M is harmonized systems code 4202.1. So jot it down. Very critical yan, yung kanyang harmonized systems code so that you could easily import his product. Okay? So first of the things that I have actually seen no, during yung presentation ni Brother M is basically yung one is yung preservation of the traditional craftsmanship. So mapapansin natin, he's always highlighting no yung craftsmanship. So it's really a skill, no? So imagine if he has already the expertise of around like say 15 years nang ginagawa niya, 20 years na niyang ginagawa, and he will be teaching you. So first hand pa lang makukuha na ninyo yung traditional na yon, no? So that's one, preservation of traditional craftsmanship. And then of course the second one is the promotion of Filipino artistry. Hindi ligid sa lahat na ang mga Filipinos are really very creative. So you have seen already Mr. M's creativity, no? And he is one keeping it, you know, giving it back to the people who is helping him grow his business as well, no? So nagtuturo din siya. And the other one is actually you would see that he is also supporting yung mga local economies. So why is it that? Kasi he is empowering you. If you take yung workshop niya, he is already empowering you to have your own creativity as well. So in short, he is actually just the catalyst of your own creativity. So imagine using a leather goods, no? So kaya niyo siyang buksan din yung hidden talent niyo into hand-sewn leather goods, no? Number 4 is yung advocacy for sustainable practices. So you would actually see later, he did not mention, no, yung kanina meron siyang pinapakita sa aming bag, no, and then he tried to knock it off, and I was like, whoa, ano yan, bro? It's a wood, sabi niya. So wow, leather with goods, na, with a wood, no. So again, he'll probably be showing this later to you, no. And then the last one is yung tinatawag na cultural representation in global market. So hingid sa lahat, he wants to actually explore exporting na, no? So having this workshop all around the world, I guess he's been in Malaysia, and of course ang tatargetin natin ngayon, people from the US. You might want to have the first hand, no, a workshop from Mr. M to your country. So I guess maganda ninyong pag-ipunan ang kanyang workshop in the future, so that, you know, at the end of the day, you'll basically see exactly what's his skills, and you know, learn from the expert itself. So again, this is the things that we have to highlight, is yung limang significant cultural value that he is bringing into us, no? And then of course, having these, si Mr. M is now looking at expanding, no, so to say. So ngayon, ituturo natin ngayon sa kanya na yes, there is a potential definitely with his product, but creating an international marketing plan is really vital to him, no. The very reason is that he has to look at saan ba potential na pwede siyang mag-export maliban sa US. So ipapakita natin sa kanya. And then of course, ipapakita rin natin na yung bang pupuntahan niyang bansa is ano yung mga import formalities na tinatawag. Ano ba yung mga requirements nila? He has to understand that, no? Maliban sa looking for distributors, like andyan na si Mr. Ferdinand who is going to help him, but rather he also has to make sure that these are distributors are really up to his standard. 'Di ba? Kasi he's into the talagang workshops niya is really into quality, no? So he's bringing it to everyone. Of course, after that we will actually look at it, no? So kung saan-saang bansa pwede siyang pumunta pa, and then we will actually give him the opportunity to learn yung all about the US later, no? So ipapakita natin 'yan. So ready ka na ba, Brother M? Are you ready to look at the tawag dito, mga potential product natin?
Yeah, I'm ready, and
There you
we are
go.
ready.
Very good. Yeah. So first
Uh,
and foremost, like I said, I actually highlighted no na ang harmonized systems code na gagamitin natin for this specific handbag ni Brother M is basically the 420221. Why am I highlighting the harmonized systems code now? Kasi sobrang dami and different types of harmonized systems code under the leather goods, no? So maraming category siya. So what we are actually showing you now is the handbag pa lang. Meron kasing harmonized systems code for accessories, may harmonized systems code for yung mga ginagamit sa kabayo, iba ring harmonized systems code na ginagamit doon. In this case kasi ang binibenta, he wants to export is the handbag. No? So again, mapapansin natin na ang Philippines is actually exporting na matagal na. In fact, the world has already a 112 million export already. So, ibig sabihin nun, yun yung demand sa world. And then, ang mapapansin natin, ang Philippines nga, hindi no? Ang unang-unang pinupuntahan ng produkto natin is really US, no? But, like I said a while ago, hindi lang tayo limited sa US. He can actually go to China, he can actually go to Japan, and he can actually go to Hong Kong. Diba? These are the countries that there is also a potential for him to expand globally. No? So maganda yon dahil one of the things that we have to understand is that meron ka na bang access to that countries. Unfortunately, maganda ngayon dahil meron pa siyang choices. No? So Mr. M, are you surprised na mga anong bansa itong mga pwede mo pang pasukin?
yeah, actually, I agree kasi very high-end yun. So,
Exactly.
di ba?
And ang maganda nito, brother M, is that meron ka ng China, kapitbahay natin si Japan, kapitbahay natin si Hong Kong, in fact, Netherlands. 'Di ba? So ang laki nitong 5 countries na to. But of course, talagang malaki ang demand ng US, no? So we'll see later no kung ano yung pwede pa nating makita. Kasi syempre, we need to understand kung ang Philippines ba anong perspective naman ni US. So pupunta ngayon tayo sa perspective ni US. So in the US, nag-i-import siya ng leather goods. Pero mapapansin mo, ang number one na partner niya in leather goods is Italy. Diba? So surprisingly, either you cooperate with Italy, ikaw ngayon yung mag-export ng leather goods mo sa kanila, or sa France, Vietnam, Cambodia, and China. Imagine mo that, no? So Philippines lang is number 7, di ba? So ang laki ng opportunity natin. Again, don't look at this as competition, no? Look at this as inspiration mo. So if France, Italy, Vietnam are the top 3, no, countries na kinukuhanan ni US, therefore you can actually get it as an inspiration. Ano ba ang style ni Italy? Ano ba ang style ng France? Bakit yun yung gusto nila? Of course, in your handsewn leather goods, ang daming pwede mong gawin dyan, di ba? So you can actually creatively teach your students or probably your future distributors to actually export a little bit of hybrid design inspiration from your side, no? So these are the things that you would need to understand. So what do you think now, Mr. M? Na ngayon na nakita mo na ang Philippines is number 7 lang.
Actually, excited ako. Excited ako to explore the market itself.
Exactly. So again, this is not to stop you. This is to inspire you, no? So lahat ng mga yesterday when we were talking together, 'di ba? Sabi mo, Jeremy, I don't see the negative side eh. I always focus on the positive side. Ayun, yung mga pagbinanggit mo sana kanina 'yon, malamang naiyak tuloy talaga ako, ano? So talagang hinihintay ko yung mga punchline mo, brother M. So anyway, so going back to this one, so why are we showing you this? The reason is that we wanted to export, 'di ba? So we wanted to go to the US. So currently, so yes, okay, we will do now. Like I said, ang yung harmonized systems code, itong tool na naman na to is the real-time opportunity na. So we will now type yung 4202. And again, sabi ko nga sa'yo is that maraming mga iba pa na harmonized systems code. iba-iba yung classifications niya. But what we will use in your case is that 420221. Yun yung gagamitin natin, no? The very reason is that we need to make sure na very specific ka kasi ito kasi yung ilalagay natin sa bill of lading, sa Bureau of Custom. Yan eh. So again, and the beauty of this one is that now that you have this harmonized systems code, we can actually go to the market. Again, ang maganda nito is that saan tayo pupunta? So dito sa portal na to, ipapakita ko kung sino-sino yung potential na pwede munang puntahan. Okay? So pag tinignan mo to is that now, like I said, I mentioned a while ago, US is really the big market no na pupuntahan natin. There is China, Japan, Thailand, Korea, Indonesia, and these are the things. These are the countries that we can actually go into in the future. No, of course, we just have to be mindful of their import formalities restrictions. No, so we just have to comply with whatever regulations that they are actually looking at. The good news with US is that pareho tayong English country, no? English speaking tayo, English is our second language. So ang maganda nito is that konti lang yung i-adjust natin doon sa mga produkto mo. Okay? So now that we are going to drill to the US, ito ngayon ang kailangan mong maintindihan, no? Ano ba yung mga market doon, no? Ano kailangan natin mapag-aralan? Of course, ano yung mga requirements nila? And then we have to check kung ano yung mga procedures nila. When you are actually using this tool, you can actually have so medyo mabagal lang yung internet natin for whatever reason, no? So bear with me, brother brother M, no? So basically there is a procedure. Okay? So yung kanilang digital payment adoption kailangan din nating malaman, and there is a possibility of identifying other partners no who are actually into exporting na or importing these products no. Okay. Mr. M, ang pinapasok mo na produkto is basically already at 2.4 billion lang naman itong pinapasok mong business no. So konti lang, no? Konti lang, 2.4 billion US dollar ang pinapasok mo. Although, ang sinasabi dito is that number 2 lang si US. Okay lang, di ba? At least may 2.2 billion ka, no? So mapapansin mo, titingnan natin is that kapag ka nag-i-import ba ang Philippines papunta sa US, ano ang chunk ni Philippines sa US? Imagine that 3% of 100%. So like I said, I have shown you a while ago who are the countries who are actually contributing to that percentage, no? The bigger percentage. Again, this is not to stop you. This is to inspire you. Imagine mo kung makakuha ka ng additional 3% of that gawin mo lang siyang 6%. So far so good, di ba? Ngayon, ang maganda nito, since we are in a growth stage naman na mayroon kang import na 3% ng Philippines, again, may mga certain countries no na syempre depende sa demand and then depende sa design. I believe na yung produkto mo kasi is really good that we can actually bring back the glory ng ating leather goods from the Philippines no. So although sinasabi dito from 2019 to 2023 bumaba yung import growth ng US, again this does not deter you kasi imagine mo that 2.4 billion times 97% lang 95%. So nandun pa rin 2 billion pa rin naman yung output ng percentage na yun, no? So that's a very good sign, no? And the good news is that we have a growth potential. Philippines has around 67.1 export potential million US dollar yan, brother. So meaning to say merong demand from the Philippines. Yun ang good news sa atin to. Okay, moving back, this is actually a information that is triggered, no? Is extracted from different countries. Yung data na to is coming from the National Statistics Office, dito sa atin, Philippine Statistics Office. These are basically a real-time information, no? Na kinoconsolidate ng United Nations. So, mapapansin mo dito, kung minsan, di ba, pagka may speech si President ng the Philippines, no, and he's talking about export, dito nila na-extract yung mga information. So, these are the real information. Now, let's move forward. At sinasabi niya is that you need to understand as well that ang exporting means there is a tariff, no? There's a so-called a tariff, no? So either zero or up to 10%. It really depends on the actual harmonized systems code. So very specific ako kanina na sinasabi ko ang ginagamit natin is 420221 is simply because we need to make sure na yung ba ay entitled ng tariff, mayroon bang tax in short. Pero in your case, it really have to, we really have to sit down and then of course pinpoint exactly the destination country. Kapag pupunta tayo sa ibang bansa, ang sinasabi nila is that meron silang requirements. So these are the so-called import requirements na kailangan nating mag-comply kaagad-agad sa kanila. And then of course there are different market conditions that we have to understand, and then there is a pre-shipment inspection na mangyayari before it actually goes out to US market, no? So those are the things that you would have to understand. Now, probably you will say, Jeremy, my product is a pure organic and I don't use non-organic accessories. That's good, no? Kasi you can actually tap organizations in the US who are into sustainability development. So merong 8 na potential partners mo in the future. So the good news there is that aside from the traditional distributor side, you can actually tap the NGOs who are advocating sustainable development growth, no? So merong kakaagad-agad. Okay? So how's that, Mr. M? Itong portion na to, are you good? So far, may
I'm
natututunan ka ba? Or...
excited. I'm
Exactly.
excited about all the information that you're giving me.
Yes, brother. So again, these are the real information. So after our session, you would want to drill down, just let me know, no? So i-expound natin to. Now, let's move on to the literacy ng payment, yung digital payment side ng mga Amerikano. The good news is 92% of the Americans are already digitally aware. So meaning to say, you don't have to worry about payment mo, no? Makakarating ba yung goods mo sa end user o whoever is buying your product? Yes, mayroon na silang digitally aware na sila. Okay? So ngayon, the advantage there is that marami ring mga online marketplace doon. It's just that, of course, you have to consider their tinatawag na Incoterms, yung international commercial terms, no? Kasi syempre yun, you have to understand, no? Baka mamaya malugi ka sa pinaggagawa natin, no? So we have to understand that so-called Incoterms, no? Now, once that you have prepared all those things, no, you already have the information about your market, diba? So you need to understand na if I were to go there, sino-sino yung mga pwede nating makatulong na agency ng gobyerno. So dito sa Philippines, madali lang hanapin. Of course, doon sa kabilang bansa, nandyan si Master Ferdinand na pwedeng tumulong sa atin to actually guide you exactly which government agency ang pwedeng tumulong kaagad-agad sa atin on his side, no? In our side, madali na yon. Okay, of course, at the end of the day, you also have to understand yung payment. How do you pay each other, no? Lalo na si buyer, he has to pay you, di ba? It depends on your Incoterms, no? So if you say you have a terms like 50%, 20%, 30% down payment, so it's really up to you, no? So you have to understand then that there is basically a bank that you have to check nung bangko ng buyer mo at saka yung bangko mo. These are the things that you would need to understand, Brother M. So again, just to summarize, before I hand it over to Mr. Ferdinand, so what do you think of the market, brother?
Yeah, actually, I'm quietly listening to you and really, really digesting everything that you're telling me, because this is quite a really exciting, what you call, market.
My God, brother. Wag mo kaming kakalimutan ni Ferdinand kapag Mr. B ka na, no? Hindi na Mr. M. Billion pala yung pinapasok mo nga business, brother.
Actually,
So it's good.
sabi ko nga, iniisip ko nga kanina, brother, kahit 1% lang makashare ako, okay na doon.
Oh yeah. And the good news is that what you're Yeah, and the good news is that your advocacy is really supporting the local community natin, you know. You're extracting their artistry. So that's one thing that, you know, that's really near to my heart, no, that you are imparting your skills. Kasi iilan lang talaga yung marunong na nagtuturo. Minsan kasi marunong pero ayaw niyang ituro, di ba? So those are the things that I admire to you. You have that passion to actually promote the local traditional craftsmanship natin, and at the same time nilalabas mo yung creativity ng ating mga kapwa Filipino, and you know, they create their own leather designs as well, di ba? So cool.
Actually, yun din sinabi ko kahapon sa iyo. I will not die alongside with my skills. So that's a guarantee. I will share everything that I know.
Ayan. So again, Mr. Ferdinand, I'm bringing back the mic to you, and of course, you might probably want to show you pala yung katok system mo, brother Ferdinand, brother M. The katok system, and the bag that you are showing a while ago. I'm quite curious. Maganda yung gane. Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine pag ituturo mo na yan, di ba? There you go. That's the magic sound.
This was created and launched last year. So I call it Olivia bag. Olivia bag is mainly nature bag. We call it nature bag because this is all organic. The wood itself was created out of pallet. Yung mga tinapon na pallet wood. So ginamit namin yon to repurpose it and create a new one. Actually, yung gumawa ko nito is a furniture maker, a good furniture maker back in nearby my place. Nung ginawa niya to, hindi niya alam kung anong ibig ko sabihin. The first, because they are really focused on furnitures. So this is the
correct.
time.
Correct.
That's the first story. Right. Sorry about that. That's the first one. When they created the wood, doon ko ginawa yung bag. Sabi ko, bigyan niyo muna sa akin yung wood. Pagkagawa nila, and then a couple of days, I finish the bag and bring it back to them. Then sabi nila, hindi namin na-imagine na pwede palang gumawa ng bag ang kahoy. Sabi ko pwede. Exactly. Everything is possible.
True. I believe in you, no, brother. Kasi what you're doing now is truly an organic, no. You mentioned that you yesterday I was telling you, brother, are you putting some plastic? Sabi mo, no. I'm into organic lang lahat. So sabi ko, okay to. Kasi it will have a different impact kasi. Of course, kapag yung mga non-biodegradable aspect niya, malagang we don't promote that, no, harming our mother nature. Siya na nga yung nagbibigay ng ating raw material. No? All right. So, Olivia bag. That's right.
Yeah, this is actually a mother nature creation.
And this one, this one mga event like mini event, no, yung mga pupuntahan, yung mga gagamit nito, no. Yeah. So they'll just put their smartphones, mga kikay kits nila, those are the things. So, do you have anything that bigger than, say, kunwari iPad naman ang dala-dala nila, or may laptop sila na 14 inches? Is there any bag that
we have?
This one is a
tote bag here.
Here is a very simple
design that I created. So
correct.
I'm more on combining colors. I don't really prepare making one-sided color. So medyo makulay ang buhay ko, kaya makulay din yung mga bags.
Right. Nice. True. And the good news is that during your workshop, the attendee can actually select, no, yung leather good na pwede nilang i-mix and match sa workshop mo.
Yes. I keep telling the student na maglalatag ako ng mga kulay dyan sa table. Bahala na kayong pumili kung anong kulay niyang gusto. And you can actually mix and match all the colors. If you're yung the next person beside you agree that you switch parts of the color, then you can be creative.
True,
Ayun
true,
yung
true,
magandang
true.
part.
Exactly.
Ay,
Yeah.
you
Yan, tama yun,
can
tama yun.
be you. Sabi nga, you can be you as much as possible.
Mm. You actually support local economies. Oh, so basically, what's can you tell us more about it? Like, they enroll into your workshop, and then what will happen? They're going to sell their own product ba? Yung goods, yung nagawa nila. Is that pwede ba nilang gawin
That,
yun? Parang, yeah.
that's really a good question. Actually, I always ask them to let's just say you finish the workshop for today and make a bag that is like this. Okay. This is the bag, actual bag that you can make
Anong tawag
in the
dyan? Anong
workshop.
tawag sa... Yeah, yeah.
It's just a Gabriel handbag. It's a small bag that I created
Oh.
to enable for me to teach the procedure properly.
Oh.
Kasi as a teacher, you have to know what type of product you can teach the student that they can follow easily, that the product also look really nice, that is presentable to share or to sell. Tama? Okay. Now, when they
Right.
created a product
Right.
like this, I keep telling them, when you post it and somebody want to buy it, you just go ahead and sell it and buy another bag kit that we
Exactly.
prepare for you, that is a DIY bag kit that you can buy on our page, and practice at home, do again, because at the workshop you can remember just a little bit of the process.
Correct.
Then
Yeah. So
you go ahead and do it at home, much better.
exactly. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So let's go back to Ferdinand. I think he has something about the US market ngayon. So what we did is that to entice our US market buyer, no. So we wanted to understand on Ferdinand's side naman kung ano ngayon ang magiging market acceptance ng kanyang produkto. Go ahead, brother Ferdinand. You are laughing. I think you are in mute. You're on mute. There you go.
Thank you for finally introducing me.
Brother Ferdinand.
I guess we're gonna do a 2-hour show or something. We have a guest in the back. She's probably left by now. What the heck?
Alright. Go ahead.
Napasarap
Napasarap
I'm gonna-
kasi yung advocacy kasi ni Brother M It was nakakatuwa. So I wanted to highlight that.
We'll get to talk about it a little bit later. It's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, we know after we all get together. So let me go ahead and do the presentation, because it's probably going to take long, and I don't want our guest to get bored in the background, because she's the one who wants to give a perspective and maybe even buy your products, bro. So let me go ahead and take you out of the screen so I can do the presentation. Thank you, Jeremy. I
All right,
appreciate
brother.
it.
Thanks, Jeremy.
All right, bro. Okay, so what Jeremy basically did for you, bro, is that Mariel, is that he gave you a perspective on how to prepare your product to go out into whichever country. But obviously he was alluding to the US market, because that's what we do. We give you an inertia. It's like the rocket ship, like a moon, like get you out of the inertia of the Earth's gravity or whatever, the Philippines, and then have you be a part of the market, the global marketplace. But in this case, we're trying to focus on the US because it's huge. So let's go ahead and continue with the presentation. So this is something that I'm going to give you because I did some research on it myself. I wanted to make sure that after the show, alam mo kung, you understand what the potential is for market. We're going to go awfully fast because one, I wanted to make sure that we have a surprise guest. To make sure that she gets on there and gives perspective, because hers is more, real every day. What she sees out in the marketplace. That's why I wanted her to get on the show really quick. So, Malu, if you're in there right now and you can hear me, thank you for being patient. I'm just gonna go run through this consultation with Mariel. Now, my job today is basically give Mariel a perspective on the challenges, the marketplace, and the actual practical things that you could do now to market your products here, Mariel. So I'm going to go through this really quick. So let me go ahead and bring up some of the banners and all the things that I needed to make sure I show you. Okay, so with that being said, the market potential is huge, Mariel. So I mean, this is going to be interactive. Okay, I'm not just going to talk to you, but I'm going to get you to give me your perspective on each one. Now, just like Mariel's, Jeremy said, it's actually bigger. As far as the market is concerned, if you look at it, the U.S. leather goods market is valued at more than than Jeremy was saying. Actually, maybe we need to go ahead and compare the thing, but it's huge. Okay, the demand for high quality handicrafts, ethically produced leather items. Those are what you're seeing as a potential for your product, Mariel. You have consumer appeal. A lot of people love leather. They like handcrafted leather, valued for its durability, unique quality, and its amazing backstory. Do you agree with that? Do you have anything quick that you can just share me regarding that? What do you think of that market
I,
that you're playing with?
I agree 100%, especially those handcrafted are valued with durability and uniqueness. Yeah, that's really a good way to uh, what just to tell the story about the handcrafted stuff and
Yeah.
sell it.
Well, that's what I was trying to get to. There's some points that I want to agree with Jeremy, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of good points that he made. So let me go ahead and go to the next slide so I can get to that point. Now, the challenges. This is the problem with a lot of Philippine manufacturers, not just you. Okay, not just your particular product. Is a lot of things. Okay, so the challenges for Philippines for your particular product is hand-sewn leather products is competition. Jeremy was telling you there's competition in Italy, there's competition in India. And then you have to worry about regulatory and logistical hurdles. So you have to overcome a lot of trying to get it from point A to point B. Okay. And then scalability. That's the point. I mean, a lot of your products are hand sewn. Most of your products are hand sewn. So if you get a big order from Target, Walmart, or high end stores, are you able to create that demand, be able to ship a good amount of products to them, right? So those are, I feel like they're the top three that I need for you to be aware of in terms of your challenges if you decide to go all out, or at least dip your toes in trying to export the product into the US, Mariel. Okay. So do you have any comments about that? What do you think about those three? Are those valid challenges for you?
Yes, actually, those are really valid challenges because here in the Philippines, there are all the things that we concern about, especially production lines of handcrafted leather products. It's really a concern between an artisans, like he is really focused on quality, and then
Mhm.
you're gonna pass on the craftsmanship with another person, then yeah, along the way, people do not really focus on their craftsmanship quality. They just wanted to survive and make money. So that's the problem on production lines. But at
Well,
least for now, I can teach people. I have a lot of students that knows how to do the production, so I don't have
yeah.
to worry about that.
I agree, because most of the time that's why you have a good thought process or mindset that you're going to continue to teach people so that you can not only in the future be able to help them out and even join the company, right? So, all right. So, with that said, we already talked about the market, the challenges. Why don't we now talk about the opportunities? This is the part that I really wanted to emphasize on, okay? Because Jeremy made a good point about your competition. Figure out, don't be discouraged by the fact that they may be already early to the party already. With you, what I'm hoping that you would embrace is that you embrace the culture in your undertaking with these products, because at the end of the day, Italy and India, they embrace all the different styles and the way they make their products. Yes, you can get inspiration on what style of bag, what maybe color, but if you can incorporate all the different aspects of the culture, there's a lot of Filipinos here that would love leather bags and be able to buy something that they can say it's made from the Philippines, because the Philippines also has amazing designs just like what you've been trying to create. So that's one. Sustainability, you need to impress upon everybody that you're selling the product. Yours is eco-friendly. Right now, you're actually are meeting with people that are making eco-friendly products. That's a lot of money that could be had, because you're presenting a product, not only doing the culture but also making sure that Mother Nature is happy. with the way you're making your products. Okay. And then ethical production. That's another key thing that you need to focus on, because ethical production, I know how you run your shop. You help people. You know how to deal with your vendors in a certain way. Everything about the way you're creating your business is amazing. You need to just embrace that and tell a story. Now, with that said, what do you think about that part? Is that something that is valid, or am I off the mark, or what do you think?
Yep, it is really a valid reason, but let's just add on something on it. Okay, if you really want to embrace it, might as well enjoy it at the same time.
Yeah.
Embrace and enjoy the cultural uniqueness of every products that you can buy, especially if it's environment friendly products that focus on giving jobs to locals in the area that unfortunately don't have much. But this
Yep.
is something that we are being focused on providing jobs that have less what investment because of the machines and stuff. This is more on skills.
That's exactly what you want to lean on, Mariel. What you're telling me is what you need to bring into the marketing of your products at the end of the day. Don't just say it to me like you're just telling me that. You need to embrace that from the way you talk to people, the way you create marketing collateral, and the way you do your social media marketing. They need to know that, because that's what's going to differentiate you from an Italian product or from an Indian product. Okay, because that is exactly it. All those people that you're talked about, like Jeremy said, they're all already early to the party. You just need to go ahead and make sure you embrace that and tell that story. All right, so let me go ahead and move on. So the next slide, these are your specialty niches that I feel like you need to also look at, because not only are they cost effective, but they're easy to ship. Okay, so if we're talking about specialty niches of your product, imagine any of these products with a cultural theme, right? And you know Filipinos love their stuff too. So imagine they love their leather. They already know that. They know Filipino design. Now you're going to be practical. Look, you can do travel accessories, items like leather passport holders, luggage tags and bags, office and tech accessories, home decor, besides the bags that you're already making and all these other things. I'm just saying that I'm not telling you to pivot and do this, but I think that there's an opportunity there for not only to create, income for you, generate revenue, but ship these products, because I know you've made keychains for me, and it was beautiful. I mean, you've done that. You've done the I think you've done the armbands also, the bracelet. Those are the things that you can easily ship here, and people can tell the difference in terms of the way they see the product. That's the reason why I'm asking you to go ahead and think about all these things, because in essence here, what I'm saying is that you have so much opportunity, but just make sure you continue to lean on that cultural side. Okay, Mariel? All right. So next is creating a specialty niche for Philippine leather products. Again, like what I was telling you, you have a niche. I'm excited for you. I've always been excited for you because of what you're doing, because you're passionate about the product. But the thing is that you need to really hone in on that particular, what's going to create you differentiate from everybody else. You love the product. You're a good designer. You're creative. You love teaching people. All of that's going to come back, but you need to tell the story. That's why you need to make sure that you have a storytelling, brand storytelling. You have to know your target market, and then as far as distribution, I already have somebody for you. I mean, we could put that through the Bayanihan Commerce Network. Okay, so that's one. That's why you need to consider that. So now I don't expect you to remember all this stuff. That's why I'm going to give you the PowerPoint. The next one is slide 7. Again, these are all cost. I'm all about not just talking about some great dream, okay, of this big scheme that you're going to do the product. I'm all about practicality. So what I did is on this slide, I put down cost-effective marketing strategies for a leather handbag, and these are your actionable steps. We're talking about visual platform like Instagram, actionable steps. I even on this particular PowerPoint, I told you how much it would cost to do all that on Instagram. And then these are all the things that you need to be able to do. And I know that you're working a lot with people that help you on Instagram. You need to constantly do that because you're telling a story through social media, and you've been amazing at doing that, especially the video that we've shown. Okay, so the other things that I want you to look at is sell on artisan marketplace like Etsy, right? Amazon, Handmade, and Shopify. All these products would love your product. They would love it. It's just that again, I know you're more focused right now on the Philippines, but to me, if you're able to, put a little bit of your time in trying to focus on the U.S. market, I think these are the things we just need to find somebody that could believe in your product. And I think the person that hopefully is still in the green room can actually help us, because I'm going to give her the same thing, because I'm asking her to market your products for you. So that's one. And then collaborate with boutique retailers and pop-up markets. These are the things that you need to look at, because I know in the Philippines you already have these trade shows that you do there, right? It's the same thing here. You need to do that. So haven't you attended those pop-up events already? What's been your result?
Actually, it's quite good. But of course, it's a bit different places to market your product, so you know where to focus on. Just to make sure that your product is valued on that area. So
Yeah.
that's you have to choose the right location.
It's the same thing here, but I find that if you put it in some, like, what you would consider high end areas, they love
Yeah,
these products. I mean, you can't put it in certain areas. Of course, I'm not going to go there, but people should know what I'm
yeah,
saying to them. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, let's go through build brand awareness through email and marketing testimonials. I feel like you have a lot of followers already. I'm hoping that you continue to pay attention to the people that love your product, your marketing on Instagram. Maybe they're here in the US. People are noticing your product. I just posted and people ask me. So that's why I'm hoping that you really are looking at that, because these are little steps that you just need to pay attention. I think your market will be ready for you. I really believe that. I believe that in my heart, that I just need to for you to be organized in that manner, so that you know that people will love this. And again, I'm excited to introduce. That's why I'm going really fast here. The lady that I'm about to introduce to you today. All right. So just in case I give you this PowerPoints, and then also these are resources if you want to research them. And then the other thing too is that the one thing that I want to come across to you is the leather goods market is valued at 52 billion in 2024 right now. It's an amazing market. Even if you get 1% of that, it's amazing.
yep. That's why I tell Jeremy just now. I just need the 1%. There's a lot of work to be
Oh
done.
yeah, I'm all for that. Okay, so again, the most important takeaway that I have for you, Mariel, if anything else, if you forgot what Jeremy said, if you forgot what I said part way, what you should be excited about is that Philippine hand-sewn leather products have a unique opportunity to thrive in the U.S. market, because I believe that is the cultural authenticity, right? Because it's not like you're trying to tell everybody what leather is. They already know it's
Mhm.
amazing. Now they just want something that they can call their own, the Filipino community. And you need to introduce designs that be inspired by Italian or Indian designs, the ones that are doing really good. But you really need to figure out how to incorporate more cultural stuff in there, because if you copy the Italians and the Indians, they're just going to go, well, what's the big deal? I'm just going to buy an Indian. Maybe I'll get a cheaper one from maybe, Mr. M. But at the end of the day, that's how you're going to be at that certain level. I really believe that too. Okay. So again, sustainability practices, high quality craftsmanship, and cultural authenticity. And with that said, that is all I have. So now I am excited to bring up Jeremy again. So let me go ahead and bring a special guest. So what I'm excited about is that this lady is back east. She started to sell a lot of the cassava bags that we're promoting from the Philippines, and she's tapped into a community where they enjoy looking at these products, especially if they're eco-friendly. Okay, so the name of her company is called Kalikasana Co. And she is actually an entrepreneur herself. She's from Pangasinan, and she just wanted to be on the show. I said to her, you know what? If you're gonna ask me to introduce you to him, might as well be on the show. So without further delay, let me go ahead and bring up on the virtual stage here. Let me go ahead and bring up Mary Lou Aguinaldo Lee. All right, let me go ahead and see what she says. And she's been waiting there for like the longest freaking time. Right, Lou, how are you?
Hello.
Yay!
Magandang gabi.
So
Magandang umaga, magandang
Umaga
you
gabi.
pala, tama.
you met Jeremy and you met Jeremy and Mariela already. So let me start you off by saying, okay, you can go ahead and please introduce yourself. But at the end of the day, I asked you to join us because you are an entrepreneur. You are here in the U.S. I want Jeremy to be excited that his products are amazing, at least from what you've seen so far, right, Malu?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm so excited actually. Just listening and watching every step of the way. It's just, it builds my excitement and being proud to be Filipino. That's for sure. That's why, I saw your product and everything. But anyway, let me introduce myself. My name is Marilu Aguinaldo Lee. I don't know if you heard of our last name Aguinaldo. I guess my uncle featured about his art. Also, that was bought by our first lady. That was my uncle actually, who was the curator of that the lamp. He's a very good artist. So it runs in our blood that we really truly see as skilled products. And I knew right away when I saw your product, Marielle. I think that's something that we need to be proud of, and I would love to bring that here in the States. So we will work together with my friend here, Ferdinand, and meeting Jeremy and giving us all the informations about how to come about of import and export qualities products. With that in mind, I have so many ideas already that we can start off, most especially to do a branding that is for the quality that we have, that we should be proud of. First of all, I think we should start within our culture. So in that way, the more that we gonna have that visibility, which is much much better for us, it will be stronger for each and everyone in our community. I do created something for our kalikasan ko. I name it SAVE, which is sustainability, awareness, visibility, and involvement. So that itself, as our branding, if we think about it, it truly is, as Jeremy said, if you really are touching already on the sustainability, you are already one step ahead.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. And I know that you have a great community there. I mean, just tell us and the audience who's watching what is back east like in terms of their embracing of the culture. Like the last event that you went, tell these guys to let them know what it's like. I mean, when you just introduced like a cassava bag, but what do you think about the potential for these type of products that are being labeled, at least in the way I'm marketing it with you, as a feel good, look good, and be good creation or collection?
I feel good and I look good with it. So
Mm.
those are really good overall. We did wow, that's so beautiful. I can't even concentrate just looking at all
She,
this
yeah, she's going crazy just looking at your product. That's crazy.
It's so bad because that's my downside, the bag and shoes.
It's like
Good, good.
kryptonite. She's Superman. That's her weakness. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god. It's a bag. It's a bag.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
yeah.
Like what Jeremy was said actually, our product that we brought in here, um there are a lot in the market already saw our product. The bags that we're using, which is a biodegradable, the cassava. So now we incorporate this one as a product. We can use it all together. Um, because there's a product that we are making. It's like a wrap for the products that we do for delivery. If we can tie it together as one, as a collaboration, I think it's a very, very good branding for the all Filipino product. Oh, that is so cute.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
You see me
Kryptonite.
showing,
Kryptonite.
so I don't want to disturb you. Just keep
Yeah, I know you're like
sharing.
distracting her. She's telling you a story, and like, and it's like you're hypnotizing her. Right? Like,
I
what?
know. Jack, I'm like, Mariel, stop.
Stop. It's like, yeah, put on your put on your glasses, your dark glasses.
Oh my
Malu.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with that kind of product, like the one that you have, Marielle, the one that you were holding, the keychain and everything.
Yeah,
Um,
this one. This
so
one is box.
I don't know if Ferdinand mentioned to you, I'm a nurse by profession. Um, and guess what? Where would you be seeing every one of them if they ask you, are you Filipino? Are you a nurse? So think about those markets that we can tap on. Um, maybe we can reach out to the Philippine Nurses Association of America and then
Yes.
do something. You
You,
see,
you,
that's how
you
big we
guys
think.
you guys don't even know what that means. I don't know whether you Mariel or Jeremy but that Philippine Nurses Association is huge.
It's
They
you.
actually they actually just did a movie here called Nurses Unseen in the Philam community. Maybe Malu, if you haven't seen that, they did a documentary, right? So I'm sure the Philippine Nurses Association are eating that up right now because it's just an homage to Filipino nurses here that they don't get the credit sometimes that they deserve. But I'm just even talking about the marketplace. I mean, they are huge as an association. You can even just sell all these products to them. And but that's why I'm saying to you, Mariel, the Filipino nurses they'll buy the products if it's Italy, fine. You know, they want a brand from Italy or India, but they also want to see a product that's made from the Philippines, right, Malu? Like with our designs, right?
I think the most beautiful thing is to acknowledge how hard work each and every one of us. We have all our skills. So I think that's the skill of having these bags and to make it more beautiful for them. I think that would be a very good thing.
I know.
That is just my personal because I would really like to bring this overall. If I'm going to my seminar, I will flag these bags all over the place. I will say, look, this is from the Philippines,
Yep.
you know. So
So I want you guys to research Malu's company. I'm sure she's got a Facebook page because Mariel, she will definitely. I mean, I have people here in the West Coast, but in the East Coast, I really I'm not very strong there. I'll be the first one to tell you. And if you can, if we can partner with Malu, I think that's already a great start, just even on the small scale.
mhm.
Mariel, okay? But I'm one of those guys where I get nervous when we're taking too long, but I love this conversation. So I want you to connect, okay? I'm just that way. So, um, but do you guys, Jeremy, do you have any questions for Malu? Mariel, you have a question for
Questions for
Yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah. You're talking about nurses. My how do you call this? My eldest sibling is a nurse based in
Oh,
Indianapolis, and my tita based in Canada. When I posted the product of Mariel, she's the one who actually has the love, the heart, immediately
see?
loved his product. So I was like, talking about nurses, I immediately connected because they're the one who immediately had the like and love sign with Mariel's product.
See?
Cool.
Let's do it.
Mariel. How about you?
Yeah,
You got
there
a
you go.
question? You got a question for
I,
Malu before we sign off?
I'm just waiting for Malu to tell me when to start.
Oh,
That's
there
kind
you
of
go.
exciting. Let's do it. No, I would like
Yeah,
to
let's do it. Yeah.
believe it or not, there is a big event that we have. I was hoping that you could come, but let's be so quick. I don't know if you have a visa, but it will be on the 23rd.
I'm sure Mariel is going, yeah, I can come. Where's my ticket?
I'll give you a ticket. That's how serious
There
I
you
if I
go.
am. If you want to
I
bring your
come
Yeah.
friends,
there, we better make sure we'll do a workshop for them to understand everything.
Yeah.
guess what? We can do that. I can bring in our Filipino school. We can bring you in.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
a
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
very
yeah.
good marketing.
That
Malu,
would
the
be a
way I
dream.
probably
That would
would
be a
like to
dream.
suggest, Malu, the way I probably would like for you to start, and I'll work on this with you, is incorporate his maybe workshop, and I'll broadcast it just so the people can get a taste. I'm not saying that people are gonna make the products right where he's doing a video or nothing. I just want them to meet him. See how he makes the bag so they'll get excited, and then maybe we could actually do a live one. I mean, a real, one-on-one or interaction type. But I just believe in that product, his products, and what he's doing. But I just feel like he needs to do some sort of a workshop or teach people just even a 15-minute presentation how he does it.
We do our school, the Filipino school here in Boston. Actually, we do meet and greet and be proud of every we call them the hero. So we do present them to all the class, and that get to feed like the whole media and everything. So you will see how big it is.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
That
That's
would be a dream.
nice.
So, yes.
Exciting.
putting my one step on the US soil will be one big.
We're
I'll
just
be
we're
very,
just
very grateful for this.
we're just trying to make you be compelled to
Yeah,
come here, Mariel. So
yeah,
we
yeah.
we
Will
need to
come. Yeah,
we
there's
need to
no
do a
question.
GoFundMe. We need to
There's
do
no
Right,
question,
right.
Ferdinand. He has
yeah
to come.
yeah. We
Yes.
Right,
definitely
right,
need
Yeah.
to
right.
go.
Mariel and Miss Malu, I won't mention that I'm already have a visa. Yeah, the the
Oh, you
B2.
do.
I already have a US visa.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, Jeremy. I
it's
thought
due for
actually
our year 2032. So still valid up till now.
I
We're,
thought
I
I
get that
thought
we
actually you were
here.
here in the States. So I'm sorry. You're
I know
alone.
what I know what you're thinking, Jeremy. Come, let's go.
Yes.
Jeremy's gonna
Yeah,
be your
I'll be
new
a
agent.
good assistant, Mariel. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You're welcome
I'll
to
be
stay.
your MC. Okay.
Me, me
Yeah, yeah.
casa, yo casa.
Okay,
Malu has
Roxy.
been
There you go.
Malu is just very supportive, guys. So that's why after the show, I'm gonna go ahead and arrange for you guys to talk because at the end,
Uh,
I think of Malu as my counterpart in the West East Coast, right? So we try to go when I get a time because she reaches out to me sometimes. I'm sort of like I don't get to talk to her because we're at a different time zone right now. You guys should be. Well, Mariel, that's how
Time
much she
zone.
likes it because it's actually what 9:46 there now, and she's probably got to go to work tomorrow again. But
Yes.
she made the time, you see. So I'm gonna. That's the reason why para ba nagmamadali ako, not because I don't want Malu here, because I feel bad because I know she's 3 hours ahead of us, and so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and let it
No
go.
worries. We haven't. Yeah. Ferdinand. No worries. We haven't beat the longest featured
Yeah, I know.
yet. We reached
we did
one hour and
overtime.
30 minutes. It was like, oh my god.
Sabi ko, what is this documentary we're doing? But whatever.
Exactly.
I,
Malu.
yeah, I would
Can't
like
even
Um,
remember what we are talking about last time. And then we
let's
lasted that long.
right away. I would like to talk about back of the stage so we can talk and discuss so we can start. I don't want to waste time. Christmas is coming, so if we can bring it in the product.
Yeah.
That's
Probably,
very
Jeremy,
Okay.
we can talk about shipping all these products with me right now. Then
Correct.
let's see what happens.
Correct.
Let's just
Correct.
see what happens.
There you
Right.
go.
sounds
Just a
I'll
good.
take
start,
risk
you
on
know.
that. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I
After they
live for
open
this
it, there's
moment.
a
I live
wow.
for this moment, these moments when you could get somebody to connect you. Now, Jeremy, you see now why I want to. This is
Yeah.
what is rewarding to me. I'm not.
Correct.
We're not talking to Malu as if she's like some big buyer at Costco or
No.
whatever.
Exactly.
But I value. But I value the relationship because she can make things happen, even in a small scale.
True,
Because,
true, true,
like
true.
just like what I said to you earlier, even if I knew somebody who was amazing at Costco, which I'm working on, or Walmart to buy your products, Mariel, I don't know if you're gonna be completely ready. You're probably gonna be overwhelmed that they might order some big amount, and you're crazy, right? You're just gonna pull your hair. So that's why these Bayanihan Commerce Network that I'm trying to form, Malu is part of that. That's why I want to create more of that, so that people like yourself who just want to try the product in the U.S., they get to do that. And Malu is one of the key components in the East Coast. So I'm going to leave it there. But if you guys are compelled to say something like, to end the show, go for it. I'm going to go ahead and let you do that. And then we're going to go end the show.
Actually, hear me out. If we
Yes.
actually show this product to Malu, I think Malu is the first one to buy things on this. Seeing her face, looking
True.
at the bag,
Trial.
this
Guilty.
kind of
Guilty.
yeah, she will buy. Probably she won't sell it.
Collector's
I
item.
want you to sign every one of
Yeah.
But yeah, let's
Correct.
just set it aside, and I will take risks on this. If
Okay.
we can ship it as early as possible, she's telling us there's an event, so she can prepare for it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
willing
but
to take the risk.
school, so it's well attended. Usually, it's about a lot of Filipino. Like the whole place is packed. But not only that, it's the showcase of the product. I think it's always about the timing. Ferdinand always tell me that. When I was given a chance to be part of the Harvard, I took the chance. I really did.
Yeah.
I brought the plastic bag. The whole team in the Philippines worked with me. It took us only a week. My bag was here. That's how fast I have
Exactly.
to work. But it
I've
was
been
a
take-
big, it was a big
I've
eye
been
opener. So it was good.
I've been taking risks blindly, but now I'm not blind. I have you
Yeah.
guys, right? I've been
True.
taking risks all my life with on my
That's
own,
right.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well,
but they
you
always
guys would
say
be amazing for you guys they're gonna get along just fine. Jeremy, you want to say anything
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
end?
So just to remind everyone, our we have this weekly weekend featured product. So if you are aspiring exporters, you can actually send us your email or chat Ferdinand and myself, and we would be happy to actually introduce you our Filipino aspiring exporters. This is a platform for you, and in case that you would want to connect like people like Miss Malu, Ferdinand, immediately we are here to actually guide you in terms of exporting your products in other parts of the world aside from the US, of course. We would be happy to actually give you more insights, details on how you can actually create this product, something creative, like when Mariel was showing his product, and I was like, you are into workshop, probably let's put some QR code where they can immediately watch how you did their personalized customized leather goods, so that they immediately say, oh my god, that's how he did it. I might probably send you another signature, put this signature on this new product, things like that. So again, there is a creativity. We wanted to explore this, Marielle with you. Ferdinand is here, and Miss Malu is on the other side already. So I think you pretty much covered the whole US already. All right, brother. So go
All
ahead.
right. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a goof out of each other. So this way we're what do you call it? We're gonna end it with a happy dance. So we're just gonna for 3 seconds, we're gonna do happy dance, and here's the music.
There you go.
Oh, dance to that.
I like that one.
Oh,
No, not that one
okay,
either.
ready.
Okay, that one. This is easier to dance to. So everybody do the happy dance here. Ready? One. Then you just go.
Where's the sound?
Quiet.
Where's the sound? It's so quiet.
Yeah, like that. You
Oh,
just
there you
stand
go.
up in the air. We don't care. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
there you go.
Thank
See you in our
Jeremy,
next
as
episode.
always.
Everybody.
We connect. Thank you guys. Good.